Communication is the backbone of any relationship, whether romantic, familial, or friendly. Often, men misinterpret a woman sharing her problems as a call for solutions or a sign of weakness. In reality, when a woman opens up about her struggles, she is conveying far more than the mere content of her issues. She is revealing her emotional needs, her trust, and her desire for connection. Understanding the deeper meaning behind her words is essential to building a strong and meaningful relationship. This article explores what it truly means when a woman shares her problems, why she does it, and how men can respond effectively to strengthen emotional bonds. 1. She wants to feel heard. The most fundamental reason a woman shares her problems is the human need to be heard. Listening is not a passive act, it validates her emotions and acknowledges her reality. Women often seek understanding more than solutions. When a woman says, "I'm stressed about work," she isn't necessarily asking for a strategy to solve the problem. She is seeking someone who will empathize, nod, and say, "I hear you, and I understand how stressful this must be for you." Listening attentively builds trust. It signals that her feelings are important, that her emotional experience is valid, and that she can rely on you for emotional support. 2. She wants to connect emotionally. Sharing problems is a form of emotional intimacy. By opening up, she invites you into her inner world, allowing you to see vulnerabilities she rarely shows. Emotional vulnerability is a sign of trust and comfort. When she talks about her challenges, she isn't looking for pity, she wants connection. Responding with empathy rather than immediate solutions fosters a stronger bond. Phrases like, "That sounds really tough, I can understand why you feel that way," help establish closeness. Emotional connection is often more important than practical help. Men who jump straight to problem solving may unintentionally make her feel unheard, even if their intentions are good. 3. She wants reassurance. Life is filled with uncertainties, and women, like all humans, need reassurance from trusted individuals. By sharing her struggles, she might be seeking affirmation that she is capable, that she is not alone, and that she is valued. For example, when she says, "I don't think I can handle this project," she may secretly want you to respond with encouragement. "I believe in you. You've handled tough situations before, and I know you can manage this." Reassurance does not mean solving the problem but offering emotional support that boosts her confidence. 4. She wants validation of her feelings. Women often face societal pressures to stay strong or handle it themselves. When she shares her problems, she is expressing genuine emotions that may otherwise be suppressed. Validating her feelings means acknowledging that her emotions are legitimate. Instead of saying, "It's not that bad," which dismisses her experience, a better response is, "I can see why that would upset you. Anyone in your situation would feel the same." Validation reduces feelings of isolation and strengthens trust, showing her that she can be her authentic self around you. 5. She wants empathy, not advice. One of the biggest mistakes men make is assuming that women are seeking solutions whenever they discuss problems. In reality, women often simply want empathy. Empathy involves feeling with her, putting yourself in her shoes, and demonstrating understanding. Statements like, "I can imagine how stressful that must be for you," or "I feel your frustration," communicate empathy. Offering unsolicited advice too soon can make her feel that you are bypassing her emotional needs. Listening first, empathizing second, and only offering solutions if she asks creates a supportive dynamic. 6. She wants to build trust. Opening up about personal struggles is a sign of trust. It means she feels safe enough to reveal vulnerabilities that are usually guarded. Trust is earned and maintained by consistently responding with care, empathy, and discretion. If she confides in you, she is testing whether you can handle sensitive information respectfully. Responding with judgment, criticism, or dismissiveness erodes trust. Conversely, showing understanding, patience, and loyalty strengthens the relationship. Over time, repeated empathetic responses reinforce the sense of security that allows deeper emotional intimacy to flourish. 7. She wants emotional support during stress. Life's pressures, career challenges, family responsibilities, social expectations, can be overwhelming. Sharing problems is a way for her to seek emotional support to manage stress. A supportive response might include offering a comforting presence, listening without interruption, and acknowledging her feelings. Simple gestures, like holding her hand, sitting beside her quietly, or sending a thoughtful message, can be more powerful than any advice. Women often benefit more from emotional presence than practical solutions. Being there consistently demonstrates reliability and care. 8. She wants you to be patient. When she opens up, she may not have immediate solutions or clarity herself. Women often process emotions through verbal expression, thinking aloud to make sense of a situation. Patience is key. Allow her to articulate her thoughts without rushing her. Interrupting with solutions or judgments can make her feel unheard. Instead, stay attentive, respond with empathy, and give her the space to navigate her feelings at her own pace. 9. She wants emotional safety. Sharing problems is an act of vulnerability that requires emotional safety. Women want to feel secure that their feelings, frustrations, and fears will not be ridiculed or dismissed. Providing emotional safety means listening without judgment, keeping her confidences private, and responding with understanding. This environment encourages honesty, authenticity, and deeper connection. 10. She wants you to understand her perspective. Women often see situations differently than men due to societal experiences, emotional processing styles, or personal history. Sharing problems is a way of helping you understand her perspective. Understanding is not about agreeing with everything but about seeing the situation from her eyes. Asking thoughtful questions, reflecting on her emotions, and showing genuine curiosity demonstrates that you value her viewpoint. This practice fosters mutual respect and strengthens relational bonds. 11. She wants compassion, not fixes. Compassion is the ability to feel concern and care for someone's suffering without necessarily trying to fix it. When a woman shares her problems, she often wants compassion more than a solution. Expressions of compassion include supportive gestures, attentive listening, and empathetic language. Phrases like, "I'm here for you," or "it must be really hard," communicate care effectively. Compassion fosters emotional connection, builds trust, and helps her feel genuinely supported. 12. She wants emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy is deeper than physical or social connection. It involves sharing fears, frustrations, and vulnerabilities. Women seek emotional intimacy to strengthen bonds and feel closer to someone they trust. When she talks about her struggles, she invites you to share in her inner world. Responding with empathy, patience, and support nurtures this intimacy. Over time, emotional intimacy leads to a resilient, healthy, and deeply connected relationship. 13. She wants you to listen without judgment. Women value non-judgmental listening because it allows them to be fully honest and vulnerable. Judgment, whether direct or subtle, can create emotional distance and inhibit open communication. Even if her problems seem trivial or repetitive, showing genuine interest communicates that her feelings matter. Listening without judgment reinforces trust, strengthens emotional bonds, and encourages more open communication in the future. 14. She wants you to validate her choices. Sharing problems may involve expressing doubts about past or future decisions. Women seek validation of their choices, not necessarily approval, but acknowledgement that their reasoning and feelings are understandable. For instance, if she says, "I'm not sure I handled that situation well at work," instead of criticizing, you can respond, "It sounds like you did the best you could under the circumstances. Anyone in your position would struggle too." Validation communicates understanding, empathy, and support. 15. She wants to feel appreciated. Even in moments of stress, women desire recognition for their efforts. Sharing problems is often a subtle way to remind others of the challenges they face daily. Acknowledging her effort, resilience, and dedication, even when she is struggling, reinforces her sense of worth. Simple statements like, "You're handling so much," and "I really admire your strength," can uplift her emotionally. 16. She wants emotional reciprocity. Emotional reciprocity means sharing and receiving emotions in a balanced way. When a woman shares her problems, she hopes the listener will respond with empathy, understanding, and care. Reciprocity strengthens relational bonds. Ignoring, dismissing, or downplaying her emotions disrupts balance, while engaging actively fosters mutual trust, respect, and emotional closeness. 17. She wants to process her emotions verbally. Talking through problems is a common method for women to process emotions. Verbal expression helps clarify feelings, explore options, and reduce internal tension. Interrupting her or offering solutions too quickly can prevent effective emotional processing. Instead, allow her to speak freely, reflect on what she says, and provide support without rushing to conclusions. 18. She wants to know you care. Ultimately, sharing problems is an expression of trust and a desire to feel that someone cares. It is less about the problem itself and more about the relationship dynamic. Demonstrating care involves attentive listening, empathy, reassurance, patience, and validation. Actions often speak louder than words. Small gestures of support during her stressful moments show that you genuinely care and are invested in her well-being. 19. She wants emotional safety for future challenges. By opening up, she is testing whether she can rely on you during future challenges. A consistent pattern of empathetic listening and emotional support builds a foundation of safety. This emotional safety ensures that she can face life's difficulties knowing that she has a trusted partner or friend to lean on, fostering long-term trust and intimacy. 20. She wants a balanced relationship. Women sharing problems are often seeking balance in emotional exchange. They want relationships where vulnerability is reciprocated and where support flows both ways. When a man listens, validates, and empathizes, it strengthens the relationship's emotional equilibrium. Both partners feel supported, understood, and valued, leading to healthier, more resilient connections. Understanding her needs beyond the words. When a woman shares her problems, it is a multi-layered request. She wants to be heard, understood, validated, reassured, and emotionally connected. Her sharing is not necessarily an invitation for immediate solutions but a chance to deepen trust, intimacy, and mutual understanding. Men who grasp this principle can foster stronger emotional bonds, improve communication, and create meaningful relationships. Effective responses involve active listening, empathy, patience, validation, and genuine care. Ultimately, a woman sharing her problems is a gift of vulnerability. Respecting that gift, responding thoughtfully, and engaging emotionally strengthens both partners and cultivates a relationship built on trust, compassion, and deep emotional connection.